Nowadays, you're expected to go to work and be a drone, be a slave. Nothing but cattle, marching to the same tune. Go home, eat your dinner, pay your bills, go to bed, rinse and repeat. Now, if you have an opinion that happens to fall in with the rest of the fucking sheep, then it's okay. Then you can express it. I guarantee you, if this warfighter would have had the opinion of, oh, we got to do away with the Constitution, it's old, we need to rewrite the rules, and we need to bring Hillary in as president, nobody would have reported his ass. He wouldn't be in the hot water he is right now. That's a double standard, and it's wrong. And it's because we as a society tolerate this bullshit. I've said it all along. Those of us that are awake, those of us that refuse to kneel, will suffer. We will lose family, we will lose friends, we will lose our jobs. And it isn't until we are done suffering that we will be able to do anything about it. Think on that. That doesn't make any damn sense. But it's the truth. America is suffering. And we're going to continue to suffer until we decide we're sick and tired of it. It's no different than a schoolyard bully picking on a kid. Until that kid gets pushed to his breaking point, he's going to continue to be bullied. And I know that schools now have this. I can't wrap my head around this one, by the way. Schools today are, if there's a bully, you're supposed to report the bully, and then they bring you in and the bully in, and then you guys are supposed to have a safe place to talk. Are you fucking kidding? Now all you've done is set it up to where that little kid's going to get his ass kicked by the bully off school grounds. Great job. But that's where we're at. I don't understand. And where are the people that do stick up for each other? That stand up for each other? You know, I lost a lot of fucking sleep last night because I was so worried about this dude. And we talked for hours. And then it got me thinking, how many out there in the United States are in that same damn boat? I know he's not alone. How many out there are about to lose their jobs because they have a different belief than the assholes in charge? You know, to me, if you are in a position of management or supervisory position, you leave politics and personal beliefs out of your job, and you take care of your employees because they're the ones that take care of you. But that's just not the way it is. So how many are truly in danger of losing their jobs? Now this guy, he said he's defeated. He took, it broke my heart. He took down his flag. He said he has to just live his life off the radar. He's got to keep his mouth shut at work. He's just got to do his job and play their game. Man, that should build a fire in everybody's gut. That this is what we're falling into. It's exactly what they want. It's what they want each and every one of us that are awake, that have a backbone. It's what they want us to do. Fall to our knees and play their game. That's it. They don't want anything else from us other than being mere cattle. Complacent, zombified cattle. And isn't it baffling that if you support the other side, you can do what you want, get away with your opinions and your bullshit, and you won't lose your damn job. Now everybody's saying they believe Trump's going to fix that. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. I don't think one man can come into a government that is corrupt, a government that is laced with greed and selfishness, and fix it. I think we're too far gone. We're past that. I don't have the answers. I don't know what we should do to prevent, especially if it's a job like a city job or a county job or a state job. Look, a lot of us have been in positions where that is the norm. I've worked for I've worked for the government. I totally understand how it goes. That's why I no longer work for the government. It just pisses me off that we have this type of wrong, evil bullshit in our nation, that this is what is normal. And we tolerate it. We allow this. There's countless warfighters that go to get a job. And they sit down in the interview, and the person that's asking the questions starts asking about the military career. And because there's this whole plague about what PTSD is, as soon as any employer starts thinking, well, this person might have PTSD, well, in their heads, they're thinking that means, they're going to go postal, and they won't hire this person. Are you fucking kidding me? For the most part, we hold ourselves to higher standards. We walk to a different tune. That's what makes us warfighters. Not kowtowing to the fucking bullshit. Look, you want something done? We'll do it. Don't ask me to be on my knees while I do it. It's not going to happen. I don't understand what happened to our nation, to society, where the new norm is for everybody to be cattle, where the new normal is to be a slave to the system. And those that want to and wish to and act upon to stand against tyranny and corruption are the ones that are persecuted. What in the fuzzy fuck happened to our nation? How did this become who we are as a people? And why the hell are we tolerating it? Doesn't make sense to me. The thing is, I don't have any other advice for this man other than if he truly wants to keep his job. If that is what he needs to do, then he's got to stay off that radar. Play the game. Don't fall into the beliefs. Don't feel defeated. Just play the game. Look, in the military, it's not much different. There's a lot of politics and bullshit. And you do. You got to stay off the radar. I think the number one advice I give to kids going into the military today. Stay off the radar. That doesn't mean you have to become cattle. Just means if you want that particular position with that particular company, you got to play by their rules. Because they've proven they will witch hunt. Because until we can change the way society thinks, and by that what I'm talking about is we have to get back to a society that allows people to think freely. I mean, shit, you can go all over social media and find these idiots that are like talking about how those that think for themselves are that were the problems with the nation. Bullshit. This is the United States of America. What we are supposed to be is not who we are. And because of that, we have to change it. I don't want it changed for me. I don't want it changed the way I envision it. I want it changed where everybody can be free. That's what I want. Look, if your aspiration in life is to go be somebody else's little bitch, fine, go. I don't care. If you don't want to have to think for yourself, you want somebody else to do the thinking for you, fine. That's your choice, not mine. But if you want to be able to live your life your way, that's your right. And this baffles me how people do not understand this. You were born into this world. That means you have rights straight from birth to be free, to live your life and chase your dreams your way. No man has the right to take that away from you. No company has the right to take that away from you. No government has the right to take that away from you. And how did this great magic trick happen to where now that is the normal? That is what's acceptable in our nation. That is the way we're supposed to be as a society. How's that the normal? I mean, we could start talking about all sorts of conspiracy theories now about, shit put in our water, shit put in our foods. Maybe, is that what is happening to this nation? Is it because they're spraying chemicals in the air and it's turning people into fucking idiots? I don't know. All I know is what happened. All I know is that the majority of our nation no longer can think for themselves.